time, man. Redeeming the time. We have like, you know how in the video games they got the cheat codes, you know, to hurry up and get through the, you know, make it fast.
Right.
You know, jump through the game.
Right.
You know, in high school, my coach would say, if you're not cheating, you ain't trying.
Yes.
You know, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You ain't trying to do anything.
Yeah, that's right. You
Just-
perpetrate. You just wasting my time. You're not trying to be the be all you can be.
Yeah,
as they would
exactly.
say.
Exactly.
You just a bystander.
Oh,
You're a bystander.
as the apostle say, a wallflower.
Yeah, you're a wallflower.
You don't want to be a wallflower in this thing.
You don't want to go out there and contribute.
That too, Jake. You know, like it says that the harvest is, you know,
Yeah.
the laborers are few, but the harvest is plenty. Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, you know, because with their depop,
Right.
you know, they want to depop the earth.
Yep.
They come in. They actually met 31 countries for assimilation,
Oh, really?
for extreme emergency.
Depopulation?
No, emergency respiratory illness.
Oh.
They met 31 countries in the West met, you know, for that.
Right.
But yeah, we're gonna get all into it. We're gonna get into it. All right, shalom. First and foremost, as always, we want to face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Wadash. A double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to your brothers out on the highways and byways pushing this truth with fear and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect. We out here again, week in, week out, you know, to prophesy, you know, the downfall of this place, this current place. It's called United States of America, also known as Babylon, the great virgin daughter of Babylon, right? Because this virgin hasn't been touched, right? And we're seeing the workings of the Lord throughout Babylon, all the you know, the wicked elite, you know, and what they're truly into, right? Which we already know this, right? This is nothing new to, you know, the ones that's in the know, the ones that have eyes to see and ears to hear. But to the person that's outside looking in, they, you know, they're lost. And even if you do know, because Jake at my job, the Epstein files, man, we already knew that. We already know wicked elite. They be doing all of that stuff. And so then the follow-up is, what are we gonna do about it? And in my mind, it's
nothing. Shit, you ain't gonna do nothing about it.
You ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to, you know, the Lord is the one that put these basemen in charge. As a matter of fact, let's start off with that.
Okay.
Daniel 4:17. Right? The Lord is the one that put these monsters in charge, right? Because the Lord wanted to show us, the righteous, right? You know, Lord willing, we're part of that number, you know, when that day comes.
Right.
But he wanted to show us what's good and what's bad, you know, the difference, right?
Right.
So we had to experience this fucked up ass situation that we're in, right? Going through hell, you know. But we're gonna read this. Go ahead.
Daniel 4:17 reads, "This matter is by the decree of the watchers."
Right, the watchers. Who's the watchers, right? The Lord has set watchers in Jerusalem, right? Who shall never hold their peace day and night, right? You got brothers all around the world, right?
Right.
In and out, man. These videos are going day in and day out. Videos, brothers are going out on the highways and byways throughout the week, right? Doing videos, lessons, sit downs, right? These videos are going out constantly, right? Because we're the watchers, right? The Lord has ordained us to be watchers for the nation of Israel. So what do? We filter everything that's going out into this world, right? The Okio Mini, right? Not even even the world of Israel, right? The cosmos. And we filter it back to the scriptures and let you know, through the scriptures, what's going to happen or what's coming, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
And the demand of the word of the holy ones,
right?
To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Right. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Good, keep going.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Right. He give it to whomsoever he will. Right now, you got a base man, Edomite, right? That's ruling the country, or ruling the realm, right?
Right.
These top banking families, right? Because when you start with these Edomites, you ain't talk about Edomites you see it at the grocery store, at your work site, you know, driving in traffic. No, we're talking first and foremost is about the wicked elite, the
Right.
top of the top, the echelons, the Illuminati, right? The illuminated ones, the light bearers,
Right.
The 1%ers that know that you don't see, right? The wicked families that's into drinking BLOOD,
Right.
right?
Right. Yeah.
The Jesuits, you know,
Uh-huh.
that owns everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not old money. This is like far beyond that, right? That has us in these social contracts, these birth certificates,
Right.
these IDs,
Right.
These slave documents, right? Because you're a slave. Even Esau out here, you know, he is a slave too,
Right.
in his own kingdom.
Con.
That's why Esau is crashing out,
Right.
because he know his end is up, right? His
Right.
end is here,
Right.
right? His kingdom is crumbling. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to go to, and we've been desensitized, you know, to all the wickedness that's going on in the earth.
Right.
Think about all the wickedness that they allow, right?
Right.
The rainbow people,
Con.
you know,
Con.
you can go chop your members off,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
Kids can go do all of this extra stuff.
Yeah.
They got engineered, you know, weapons out here, which is, you know, fucking with people's health and whatnot,
Con.
spraying the skies. All of these things are happening right through the wicked,
Right.
And this is, you know, we don't want to give Esau all the credit. We give the
Con.
Lord
You
credit,
gotta give
because the
credit,
Lord
right.
used this whooping stick so he can do this,
Right.
right?
Right. Con. And setteth up over it the basis of men.
Right, the basis of men. That's why you seeing what you see today. Like, we not getting all crazy and in our feelings about, oh, well, we got, you know, PDF files ruling the earth.
Right.
We got this and that. We like they need to be executed. They need to be hung. They need to be this. They need to be that. We need to come together. We need to kumbaya and all of this shit. That shit ain't gonna happen. Right, because we understand this is supposed to happen. They're supposed to be a revealing.
Right.
I think Luke 8:17. Nothing was go on. Here, let me get it while I quoted it. Luke 8:17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. In the NLT it says, for all that is secret will eventually be brought into the open. So all of these secret societies, you know, like I said, this whole Epstein stuff it's just a distraction, right? It's pulling you away from something they because look, like we was just talking about, they got some sickness that's brewing up right now, right? They had 31 countries, you know, go into a simulation, right? An emergency respiratory illness situation, right? 31 countries spent billions and millions of dollars on it to work out a simulation, right? Even I saw a simulation on Princeton's, you know, the University of Princeton. They was doing a simulation on the nuclear missiles, you know, once they fly.
Okay.
So these devils are tapping in to what? So because they want to what? Like we were saying before the camera came out, they want to depop, right? They want to get rid of a lot of people. Remember the Georgia Guidestone lines, right? The Georgia Guidestone lines that said keep humanity under 500,000, I think, or 500 million. I think one of I think 500,000 would be a little, but 500 million seems about right. They want to keep, you know, humanity under 500 million, right? So they are weaponizing everything, man.
Yes.
Right. You've been fried, right? With the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's 6G, right? With these towers. What they spraying in the air, right? Everybody's getting a sniffly nose.
Yes.
Everybody's like, what the hell? My head hurt. My head. I had a headache for 3 days one day. You know, about a month ago. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I never get headaches like this, right? So, you know, you brothers, you know, eat well. You know, do the best you can out there. Tap into them herbs. You know, and you know, especially garlic. I like garlic.
Yeah,
I like garlic and honey.
Yep.
I got my garlic and honey fermenting right now.
Okay.
Right? Because you could just scoop it out of there and eat it.
Yeah, you can do turmeric,
Coriander.
Those things are really good for you too. So you know, also the tea. So you put that in your tea.
Okay.
And you drink that. That's a good antioxidant.
Yeah.
For your liver and for your whole entire system.
Yeah. because we know what disease X is what they're coming with, right?
Right.
And we know the word disease goes into the body is not at ease,
Right.
right? The immune system in service is supposed to service itself, but Esau, look at Esau.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
but the body is supposed to
Do some rituals.
cure itself, man.
Right.
Right? It's supposed to, you're supposed to heal yourself, right? And a proper, a student, right,
Right.
would know how to do that. They would know
Uh-huh.
what herbs to tap into, what to go to, to get their stuff right, get their immune system right, because this devil's about to come with it, man.
Right.
He's about to come with it, and he's cooking it up. As a matter of fact, there was a lab in Las Vegas.
Yes.
You saw that,
Yeah,
right?
I
The
saw
lab
that.
in Las Vegas. Biolab, right?
Right.
This is not by coincidence, man.
Nope.
These devils are working it up, man. Hey, before a lot of brothers was tapping into, hey, you're gonna need a lot of faith going into 2026.
Right.
We're already in the second month, almost the first week almost over with. Went
Right,
by like
right.
fast, right?
Fast.
Went by fast.
Real fast.
So, hey, again, you're gonna need to really, work out a little bit, right? Go on
Right.
walks or something, man. Drink
Come
more
on.
water,
Come
right? Eat a healthier meal here and there, man.
Right.
We're not perfect. We're not perfect in things, but
Right.
we do the best we can because we know this devil is cooking up something, man.
Right.
A lot, too many around the world, around the globe. Too many people are catching some mysterious sickness, right? Last month in my place of work at the plantation, a lot of people sick. Right? Some type of mysterious flu that's out here
Right.
that nobody don't really know about, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of things, hey, it's being revealed, right? First, the prophets are revealing it, right, to you, breaking it down, telling you that what's in the Bible, right, and breaking it down for you, right?
Come on. And the measles are out there too. So
Measles,
the
yeah,
measles
especially
came
here.
back. Yeah.
These kids are fucked up.
Yeah, these kids are really messed up. You wonder where did those measles come from?
Uh-huh.
It might be engineered that they're spreading it through with the kids, and the kids are spreading it throughout the systems.
I'm gonna read.
schools.
Let me read this too.
Right.
This is Luke 8 and verse 17 again in the NLT. It says, "For all that is secret will eventually be brought into the open, and everything that is concealed will be brought to light and made known to all." So, like I said, we're not tripping over Epstein. We know these
Right.
dirty motherfuckers that rule. He was just a scapegoat, man. He's just a scapegoat out here, man.
Right.
Right? That's just throwing you out there, throwing people. Look here's a little scraps. You know how you
Right.
got a little animal, little dog at the table.
Right,
You
right.
throwing little scraps after you don't want it.
Right.
That's the same thing they're doing to the people, and
Oh, yeah.
everybody's been like swayed by it, man. They all gravitating towards
Being
it, right?
being led to the slaughter.
Yeah, being led
Basically.
to the slaughter, being brought back to sleep because
Right. Yes.
nothing's gonna happen from them.
Nothing gonna
They're
happen.
not gonna go to jail.
Nope.
These motherfuckers are sick,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Right? Wisdom of Solomon 12 goes into how the Canaanites, right, before we came into the land,
Right.
right, and how the Lord said, do not follow, do not mingle with them, do
Yeah.
not do, because they're gonna
Right.
turn you into the shit that you see today.
Right.
But Esau, when he conquers you, he acts just like you.
Yes.
He wants to. He takes your name.
Yep.
He takes your identity. He
Yep.
takes your culture
Yep.
and said it's him.
Right.
That's what this devil does, good or bad. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
He's a usurper.
Yeah. What was Cain? He was a vagabond
Right.
in the earth, right?
Uh-huh.
He gonna be running to and fro, trying to figure out where can I rest my head,
Right.
right? And we know the Lord gave it this devil, right, that
Right.
power,
Yes.
coming out of the Caucasus Mountains to deceive the earth for a little season, and he's in that season right now to deceive,
Right.
right? Finishing up on this, Luke 8 and 18 in the NLT, it says, "So pay attention to how you hear, to those who listen to my teaching. More understanding will be given. But for those who are not listening, even what they think they understand will be taken away from them." So
Right.
we got to give our understanding, right? Give our time
Right.
to these prophecies,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Isaiah 55.
Right.
Come, drink, eat, low, buy milk, buy wine, buy corn, buy honey, all of this without no money,
Right.
right? It's synonymous to the truth.
Uh-huh.
Bring your ass into this thing, right?
Right.
Like we were saying before the
Early.
camera came
Right.
on,
Yeah.
we're saying that the harvest is big, but the laborers is
Few.
few. We
Yeah.
pray for more laborers in this thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Every brother that's able to stand up on his 2 feet
Right.
and have
Should
a
be the
brain in
watchman,
his
right?
mind, yeah, he
It's a
should be watchman. He should be bringing this out.
Bringing us out
Right.
each and every day.
You got something?
Yeah, I was
Go
going to talk about the touching. This land hasn't been touched, right?
Yep, that version.
Yeah,
That version.
yeah. So we're going to read Amos 9.
Mm-hmm.
In the Lord Yahweh Bahashmi Al Shai, our power of hosts, is He.
Amos 9 and what?
Amos 9 and 5.
Uh-huh.
So in the Lord Yahweh Bahashmi Al Shai, power of hosts is He that touches the land.
Mm.
So who's touching the land? The Lord Yahweh Bahashmi Al Shai touching the land,
Yep.
causing all these uproars and commotions, all this famine and all this chaos.
Second Edges 9.
Right.
Right. He's beginning to visit the earth which he made.
Right.
Now, when you see earthquakes and upwards of the people, which we see all types of upwards of the people,
Right.
right? We see earthquakes. I think in California yesterday, in Cali,
Right.
there were like 25 earthquakes out of nowhere, right?
Right.
Just one after another. Bam, 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 bam. Right?
And there was here in Washington,
Uh-huh.
there were like 25 earthquakes
Yeah.
the other day.
25?
25. So and that was like up near I think Bellingham or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So that's 25 earthquakes. I'm like,
That's a
we
lot.
don't have that many
Uh-uh.
earthquakes
Mhm.
in a row.
In a row.
Right.
That's
So-
a lot
so-
of
so you know,
seismic activity because we got a mountain out here.
right.
We got a volcano that's sitting dormant, that's
Right.
ready, waiting to blow, which is called Mount Rainier. Which when you do the research on Mount Rainier,
Right.
it was a
Mount
I want to say it was a they named it Rainier
Right. Yeah.
because of a European, right, slaughtered somebody over here, and they named it after him.
Okay. Shit.
He's like-
Wicked, right? Just wicked. Just
Yeah.
just to prove a point that they can do it. That's
Yeah.
all it is. They just
Yeah.
proving a point that they can do it,
Mhm.
and that they want to reach the natives,
Mhm.
Israel,
Mhm.
us,
Right.
Gadites. They want to teach them. They want to let them know that, hey, who's in charge? They're in charge.
They're
Whose
in
world is
charge.
it? Their world.
That's
Because
right.
they have given to the world was given to the hands of the wicked.
Hey, he set it up on the basis of men,
Huh?
right? Esau is a
Basis
base man. Job the 30th chapter tell you that. I won't sit
Right.
him next to my dogs. And we remember we see the dog. We just saw a dog right here.
Yeah, so did another
Oh,
dog. too,
just
so-
on his back, all rubbing
dogs.
his in the dirt
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
of that
kind
shit.
Dogs, you know, that's what
That's
they
a
are,
dog,
just
man.
dogs.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And it reads,
Mhm.
and it shall melt. What shall melt? Here, Babylon the
Mhm.
Great gonna melt.
This place is going.
All the things of Babylon the Great gonna
What's
melt.
up, man?
And all that dwell.
Mhm.
He talks about all that dwell therein shall mourn. Everybody gonna mourn.
Mhm.
Everybody mourn for the loss of Babylon the Great.
Mhm.
No more buying and selling.
Mhm.
And it shall rise up wholly like a flood.
Right.
So it's gonna rise up like a flood.
Destruction.
Destruction's coming real quick.
Mhm.
So you know those nuclear missiles coming, and nobody can stop them.
Mhm.
And everybody gonna mourn. And their eyes and they're gonna melt. The tongue's gonna melt in their mouth.
Yeah, the brother talking about Zechariah the 14th chapter,
Right.
talking about when these nuclear missiles come out of the sky, right, and they start to come closer and closer to the people, their
Right.
eyes are going to melt first, and then their tongue is going to melt first in the back of their head, right. Their skin
Uh-huh.
is going to sizzle away, right.
Right.
That's the plague that's coming to this place.
And shall be drowned as by the flood of Egypt. So you're gonna see 200,000, 200 million missiles coming over this place, drowning it, drowning in nuclear fire.
The lake of fire, right? The
Huh?
lake of
Lake of
fire
fire.
will be here on the earth, man. It
Right.
ain't gonna be under the earth. It ain't gonna be some far off place. It's gonna be here on the earth, right?
Right?
And I was thinking that when I was walking my dogs and just meditating, I always meditate. I'll look at the stuff, look at the trees, look at the buildings and stuff like that. I'm like, these
Uh-huh.
trees are way up here, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
is gonna be way up there.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
like,
it's not gonna-
you know, just like a
look,
2 feet.
yeah, right, campfire.
a little
Yeah,
2
no,
feet
no,
pool of fire.
right, right.
Like on the ground, like, oh shit, I
Car-
gotta,
car-
you know,
yeah,
hop up
yeah,
here and
yeah,
get out of the way. No, that shit
It's
gonna be
hot.
way
It's
up
real
there.
hot.
You're gonna be
You know, you go-
cooking,
Yes,
right?
it's gonna be. Yeah.
Lord has a sacrifice. He's making
Right,
it
he's
fat,
making the sacrifice.
right? He's making these people fat. And you got people over here doing shit like this, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They hair up their ass, man.
They lost, but that's good though.
Yeah,
You know, that's the way the
yeah,
Lord wants
yeah.
them to be.
That's the
That-
state of
that-
America,
that-
the
that's-
world right now.
That's the fuel for the fire.
Uh-huh.
All this is just fuel for the fire,
Uh-huh.
and we're just waiting for that day.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for that day to fastly approach, fastly come, so that hopefully we're gonna be the hopeful elect, beamed up in them UFOs, so-called UFOs, the chariots.
The elect.
Yeah, we want to be part of the elect.
Uh-huh.
So we want to be a part of the elect of Israel in the 1/3. You know, we want to be the elect of the elect.
Right. Yeah, we want to be, you know, either that 144,000
Right.
or that 1/3 women, men, and children. But we know in that 1/3 women, men, and children is going to be mostly women and children.
Right.
Because you got 144,000. Why you need more men, you know, in that?
Yes.
You know.
Yep.
And the 144,000 is your counselors, the teachers, the prophets,
The
that's
ruling
prophesying,
class.
right? That's that 144,000. You want to, you know, if you're going to pick up this plow,
Right.
you better expect that you want to be part of that, man.
Right.
And nothing, you know, like I said, elect is the elect.
Right.
But at the same time, you know, in the kingdom, when Yahushua comes back, there's going to be a hierarchy, right?
Right.
There's going to be an order,
Right.
I believe it says that in 1 Corinthians 15 and a little bit up from 20 or so. There's
Right.
going to be an order when Yahushua comes back. Every man is going to be in his rightful order. So we want to be, you know, we don't make ourselves part of that number. You know, we do the best we can with what we got.
Right.
That's given towards the body.
Huh?
You know,
Huh?
given towards his ministry.
Right.
And doing the things as these people walk, and you know, it's a nice day, and they don't know what the hell is going on, man.
Right.
Right? The Lord has called us into His grace, His ministry, His arm, His wing, right?
Right.
To be saved,
Huh?
right? Because people, you know, they come out here every week. They do the same thing over and over.
Right.
You know, they talk about this, yeah. But like I said earlier, you've been desensitized, right, to what's
Huh?
going on in the earth,
Right.
right? Even the movies, right?
Right.
Esau show you all types of murder scenes and this and that and all of that
Right.
in the movies.
Right.
And I forget what it's called, but people become dumbed down, right?
Right.
They
Yeah.
become numb to when it happens in reality.
Huh?
They're able to just look at it and be like, well, you know, been there, saw that, done that, but whatever. It's a reality now.
Right.
And they're able to look past it, right? And
Right.
not take into consideration that you're living under a bunch of PDF files, PDF B to the L to the O to the O to the D, drinking weirdos, man.
Right. Con.
That's what we're living under,
Yep.
right?
Right.
If you will have to think, like, if this was ours, right?
Right.
And our leaders, right?
Right.
We're doing this. We're
Right.
Hey, we're finna roll on
Right,
these
yeah,
crazy ass
yeah,
niggas,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We finna roll on them. What are you doing,
what you
Esau?
doing, you know.
Do something.
You
Do
making something.
something.
You making us look bad, and you
Do
know, but
something, Esau.
They don't want to do nothing. It's sick. How you got all this evidence pointing
Uh-huh.
towards their guilt, you know, to the
Yes.
criminal activities.
Yes.
But these idiots don't want to get off their seat and do nothing.
Nothing.
In fact,
man.
they just want to follow right along. They want to be just like them.
Ugh.
Because you know, a lot of the family members have already, have been, the daughters and the sons have been, sexually
Yeah.
perverted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they kind of like just, hey, it desensitized, dehumanized.
Yep.
You know, they basically
Just another day in America.
Yeah. It's like,
What else you got?
It's like it's nothing new to them.
What else you got?
Because-
What else you gonna show us? You're gonna show
Right.
us like, come on, man. They got overwhelming evidence. Like I said,
Right.
these are just scraps
Yes.
of what this devil is really
Right,
into, man.
right.
It goes deeper than this, man.
Con,
It
right.
goes deeper than this, man. 200,000 kids go missing every year, right?
Right.
But Esau can't tell you where they at, man.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You got the small hats running around here.
Right.
Every time you turn around, a small hat was into some, child, PRON, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's like if you think about that, it's like that. It's vexing.
Right. Yeah.
It's
Con.
very vexing, man,
Yeah.
because brothers got children out here. Brothers got you got nieces and nephews. You got these
Right.
little, and you can look at them and it's like, man,
Yeah. Yeah.
that could happen to you.
Yeah.
You could be caught up in that, man.
And none of them are doing anything about it. They don't care about their own flesh,
Uh-huh.
their own little children, man.
Uh-huh.
And it's sickening. You see
It's
them
Esau for you.
kids not being taken care of, kids running around rampant, blicking themselves, taking their lives, and
Mhm.
and the parents ain't doing nothing. We're the parents. You think about this pedophile, where are the parents?
Where the parents?
Where
yeah.
were the parents at?
Yeah.
Were the parents not doing nothing? Were the parents just allowing that person to come in there and just take their children and they say
do
it's for the
whatever.
money,
Yeah.
for the money of the education
Well, look at
for the kids.
Look at Diddy.
Some sick,
Look at Diddy.
right? It's sick
Situation.
people. Right.
These people is doing anything for that damn money, for
Yeah.
that dollar.
Yeah.
And we know the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right.
Right? Some people here. Let me get that real quick.
Do that.
Because
That's a good
this
one.
is all about money. You know, it's
Right.
not all about money, but people when money is involved,
Right.
people do the most craziest shit.
Oh yeah.
I had I think my father used to say, he said, if you can't leave a man in a room with some pussy and some money,
Right.
and you come back and it ain't touched,
It ain't touched.
you know,
Yeah, you know, yeah. But yeah, you know you got a friend right there. You know
Yeah,
you got somebody
yeah.
to depend on. But if it's touched,
Oh,
you,
man.
you know you
gotta.
hey, that brother got to have correction done.
Mhm.
You know, he got to get some. He got to, yeah. We got to do something with him.
But yeah, we know the wicked elite, man. This is their money, right? They all in this, you know, because that's what the money. You
Right.
follow the money. I used to do a little series called "Follow the Money." I need to get back in there, Lord willing. But you follow the money, you can see where all of this shit going to,
Oh,
right? This is 1 Timothy 6:10. It says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some cover it after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." Right?
Right.
You- like you said,
Yeah,
these parents following after that money.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a chance to do this. They got a chance
Right.
to do that. Excuse me.
Right.
You know, and they're gonna give me this type of money.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hand my kids over, man.
Huh?
At the end of the day, it's going back to Wisdom of Solomon 12.
Right.
We're gonna read
Because
that.
the kids are commodities.
Mhm.
They're not really loved. These kids are just there to I guess to shore up their bank account.
Mhm.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
They use those kids to shore up their bank account.
You holding
Yeah,
something?
I was
go
going to
ahead,
read
go
Amos 9 and 6,
Uh-huh.
and it reads, "It is He that buildeth His storage in the heaven."
Mm.
Well, who's that He? Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh
Ba'ashem
Shah.
Yahushai.
Yeah.
And have founded His troops in the earth.
Mhm.
So the troops that are out there preaching the gospel 1%,
Mhm.
you know, beginning with the GMS and the apostles, that's the troops.
Yeah.
Those are the ones telling the 100% truth,
Yeah.
according to the Bible, and not trying to go off on their own script.
Right, and we know this truth is not it's not bedazzled,
Right.
as I want to say. It's not appealing to the eye, right? This is Yahweh Shah. He walked
Right.
the earth,
Come.
right? And when he was walking the earth, you had the believers and the followers,
Right?
but for the most part, nobody ain't want to be a part of this like that, man. His doctrine and what he was, especially the Pharisees and the Sadducees and
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
You had some that was good, but for the most part they were not good,
Right.
And they wanted to the law and like you see today.
Right?
You got your IUICs and whatnot. They're perpetrating on. You got to follow the law, statute, commandments. Look at Jake down here,
Yeah,
right here.
I'm
Whew.
saying, I don't know what it is.
What is that? But you got Jake over here, or Jake back then,
Right?
boasting in the law, thinking that the law is going to keep them and save them. But we
Right.
know by the blood of Yahweh Shah, that's going to be our saving grace, because we believe, man. We believe.
Right?
Jake bugged out, man.
Yes, she is.
Damn. Eve bugged out.
You gotta watch out.
Go
for it.
ahead. Go ahead.
Continue in verse 6. He that calleth for the waters of the sea. The sea is the people.
Mhm.
He's calling for the people. And poured them out upon the face of the earth. The Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is his name.
Mhm.
So you got to know the name. No name, no salvation.
Mhm.
Verse
That's where it
7 reads, Are ye not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Have not I brought you up, Israel, out of the land of Egypt,
Right.
and the Philistines from Caphtor, and the Syrians from Ker?
Right.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right. The Lord is first and foremost, talking about Jake, right? You Israelites, right? But we can translate to this kingdom now. The eyes of the Lord are on this place.
Right.
It's a fast dog. The eyes of the Lord is on this sinful kingdom, right? The eyes of the Lord is 10,000 times brighter than the sun, right? So the Lord has his angels out here beholding and looking at everything, taking notes and sending it back to Yahushua, and the Lord or Yahushua is bringing it back to the Lord, man.
Right.
And telling and telling what's going on, right? He got the prophets that's out here, right? Right. The Lord is going to plead our cause, man.
Right.
You know, He's going to get us out of this captivity, right? We're going to be glorious. We're going to be kings and priests once again, right? Back in the earth, ruling the earth in righteousness, not this wickedness that you see. We're not going to take over this place, right? And still exchange money and the wicked ass currency with the you know the blood of our brothers and sisters are sprayed on this place, man.
Right.
We ain't gonna take over this, man. This place must be burnt down, right? And we know that the devil is coming down with great wrath, and we know through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom. So we got to go through something if you want to get somewhere, right? If you're a bodybuilder, you're training for something, right? You got to break your body down. It has to rest. It has to do this process. You got to give it this. You got to give it that. Like, it's a process, and it ain't pretty, right?
Right.
Look at Olympians, right? They go every 4 years. They train for one moment, right? We're training for that one moment, and that moment is that MOTB, because that's what's really all about at this time, right? Yeah, we got to clean ourselves up, we got to fix our inner man, right? We got to be sober minded. We got to be all of these things, but the Lord gave us those tools already, right? But when that faith meter get cranked up, right, and you got to depend more on that faith and not on your flesh and whatnot, and everything that you've been practicing. We're talking about practice. Everything that you've been going through, everything that led you up into this moment throughout your whole life, even before the truth. Right? It's being led up to that moment to where you're going to have to, I'm not down with this, man. I'm not taking your digital oil, right? Like it says in Exodus 21. It talks about that oil, right? Because when you were a slave, right? And the slave didn't want to leave his master, the master will put an oil in him, right, in his ear, right? And that oil was like saying that, oh, you belong to me. So wherever you went, everybody knew you belonged to that person, you know, or that slave master, that whoever owned you.
That's that mark.
Yeah, that's that digital oil, that they're trying to put into you, because it's either you're gonna do it or not.
Right. I mean, they're gonna make ways, creative ways.
Yes.
In order for you to take that mark, especially when the famine comes, when that stomach catch that back, oh, it's gonna be through.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be hungry.
You're gonna be hungry.
What you gonna do? You might sell your children.
That's the worst way to
cannibalism.
pass. Yeah, all of that's coming.
You know, all that crazy nonsense that they ignore. You know, they ignore the words of the Bible because, but hey, they're gonna be caught off guard.
Right.
And then next thing you know, as they get themselves caught off guard, they're gonna have to find a brother. They're gonna be looking to and fro, you know, from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, trying to find a word.
Be too late.
You know, trying to find scrambling for a Bible.
And that you mentioned that, like, what we're doing now, like we're rehearsing the righteous acts, right? You know, the Lord says He's going to keep us from the hour of temptation, because we kept the word of His patience, the word of His patience, right? So us, you know, giving our time, you know, to the ministry, going out here preaching, your brothers out there, you different, you know, brothers, you sisters, you know, you few sisters and what, you're not doing this in vain. The Lord is going to protect you. He didn't bring you this far to, you know, you get thrown in prison, you know, Esau come in there, torture you, to starve you out, and do all of this. You call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and ain't nothing happening and whatnot. Like, the Lord ain't gonna do that to you, man. You gotta think like that, because you get the flesh get in your way and say, well, what if that happens? You know, what if that? Well, either whatever, you know, we'll bear the indignation of the Lord because we'll sin against Him. Right. But the Lord didn't give you His name. He didn't give you His understanding. He didn't give you all of this for you to just, you know, drop an egg. You know. You know, go goose egg on it. He just leave you hanging.
And that's where verse 9 comes into play.
Go ahead.
For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel. So He's gonna be sifting us. So right now He's sifting us. He's sifting those who are gonna be the believers and the unbelievers.
Y'all see that shit? Go ahead.
And I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve.
Right? The Lord is going to sift the house of Israel, man. Right? Like a corn in a sleeve, right? You're going to be searched out. Right? I will search Jerusalem with candlesticks, right? You're going to search out your spirit, right? To see what the hell you really, are you really about this?
Right.
We all going to be tested.
God.
But we all going to be tested. We all like to think that, man, I would just like to just, all of this destruction come, the Lord keep me safe in a little bubble.
Right.
Nothing happened to me. The chariots bust open the sky, and I get. Some brothers gonna have to just experience that, but a lot of brothers gonna have to be martyrs.
Right.
A lot of brothers gonna have to go through some traumatic situations. A lot of brothers gonna get spiritual powers. Right. You're gonna have to move army tanks. You're gonna have to move mountains. You're gonna have to see through walls. Right. These are all in the scriptures that you have to really put your mind to. You got to believe in that, man. Right. This is not oh man, that's just that's Bible talk.
But those wacky tacky Christians. It's pushing that on our people to believe in the rapture. Mm-hmm. Believing that everybody can be saved and that crazy nonsense, and it's not even in the Bible. So they don't even read scripture properly. That's the false prophet.
Right.
Them are the false prophets that we had to be aware of.
Go ahead on that.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon earth. So not the least grain is going to fall upon the earth. That's Israelites. Those are the elect of the nation of Israel. He's talking about.
I got a precept for you. This is the book of 2nd Esdras.
Right.
9.
But you got all these immigrants coming over here thinking that they're Americans, that this is their land. It's crazy how they think that this land belongs to them. Stolen land. Land that was belonging to someone else before it belonged to you, and now you're so righteous in your ways. You think that what you do, what they do, is the correct way. Mm-hmm. It's the right way, but we know that's the wrong way.
This is 2nd Esdras 9 and verse 20. Going back to this being asleep in the corn. Read the end of that again, Baba Rashad.
For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
This is 2nd Esdras 9 and 20. It says, so I considered the world, and behold, there were peril because of the devices that were coming to it, right? A lot of our people are taken by these devices that's in the world. They're going to be taken by the device that comes with the MOTB, right? Because they're going to be, you got kids, you got this, you got that.
Right.
Hey, it's time to really put, consider what's going to happen, what's going on, and what's going to happen, and what could happen when you're faced with that, right?
Right.
I heard the brothers earlier talking about, you can have kids and your woman trip out on you and take the kids, and you worried about all my kids and all of this stuff.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they're going to be saved through you.
Right.
They're going to be saved through you.
Yes.
It says, verse 21, and I saw and spared it greatly and have kept me a grape of the cluster. What's that grape of the cluster? It's talking about the elect of the nation of Israel.
Right.
That grape of the cluster, right? When you grow grapes, when a grape grower, a winemaker grow grapes, right? They grow a whole cluster of grapes, a whole field or whatnot, and they keep a select few, right? The best of the best, right? They call it a private preserve or a private reserve or whatnot, right? That's the same thing the Lord is doing. He's gathering his private reserve, right? His best of the best of the grapes. It says, verse 21 again, it says, and I saw and spared it greatly and have kept me a grape of the cluster and a plant of a great people, right? That's talking about the elect. It says, let the multitude perish then, right? That's talking about the non-elect, right? The non-elect of the nation of Israel, the 2/3 of our people, right? That's going to die here in Babylon the Great, or whatever various way the Lord got lined up for you to perish. Because there's going to be a lot of destruction before the Lord comes back, right? There's going to be like we was talking about earlier, depop. They're going to depop everything.
Right.
It's a big dog.
Wiener dog.
They're going to depop. They're going to do all of that, right? They're going to have mysterious diseases out here.
Right.
They're going to have all, you name it. They're going to have it. It says, let the multitude perish then. 15 or 4 kinds of evil that can happen, right? Jeremiah the 15th chapter.
Right.
It says, Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. Let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made perfect. Have I made it perfect?
Right.
Right. So the elect of the nation of Israel, they're being made perfect right now, man. They're being saved by the blood of Yahweh Shah, right?
Right.
You got something?
Yeah. In verse 10 it reads, all the sinners are my people.
Mm-hmm.
It's possessive. His people.
Mm-hmm.
All the sinners, my people, shall die by the sword.
Right, die by the sword.
Huh?
You're gonna perish by the sword. And we know there's all types of, you got drones, you got knives, you got guns, you name it. Right? The modern day swords is these army tanks, it's these weapons and all and whatnot. They ain't back in the day, right? Garments rolled in blood, all you hear is ding, ching, 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 ching. All
Right.
of that shit.
Uh-huh.
That ain't that today, man. They got technology. Remember, Daniel 12, it says that knowledge shall be increased. Right? So knowledge has been increased. So everybody, especially on the left-hand side and on the right-hand side, we're getting more revelation of what's going on and what's happening through the scriptures, through what's going on here in Babylon the Great, right? And then on the left-hand side, right? Esau is the Lord is opening them up to more and more technology, 6G, the technocrats and whatnot.
Right.
All this Palantir and Gideon, this tracking devices and whatnot, the eye in the sky, right? Esau, that's what Esau want to do.
Right.
Esau, the so-called white man today, what he want to do, like we were saying, a digital ul, right? He want to mark you, he want to brand you, like they did cattle, right? They do cattle like that, right? They got the thing in their ear, right? If a cow goes off and get lost, he got a fucking shit in his ear, right?
Tag.
He got a tag on him,
Right.
And when somebody finds him, they say, "Oh, this belongs to Joe Smith."
They can return
Right?
back to
They
their
can
owner.
return right back. Right? Same thing here, right?
Uh-huh.
These elite, right?
Right.
You're gonna be belong to an elite.
Right.
You gonna have that chip that going. You're gonna belong to an elite.
It reminds me of the movie Blade.
Yeah.
There ain't no Blade with the vampires. And
Get out there if you're gonna be blind.
Go ahead.
and also it reads, would say,
What?
Hey, my name's John Whitaker. How you doing?
I'm good. Your hands are pretty dirty, bro.
Oh, what? You don't like my leg?
No, your hands are pretty dirty, bro.
Oh yeah, they're not very dirty. Look at what you're standing around. Look at all the
Okay.
garbage right there.
But I'm not.
That's dirty, dude. That's
it's
dirty.
okay.
With
We-
you,
we
we
You
good.
just gotta
we're
pick
good.
it up, because you are using the spot,
Yeah,
right? And so
Right.
if I see trash all over the place, you guys
that's
are
a good
filming.
thing. That's a good thing.
But you're
That-
filming
that's a
right
good
here.
thing that you're doing
And
that.
so, man, it's like, hey, if you want to use it and you want to make yourself look famous and stuff like that, you can be it, but speak the word and live it too. You picking up what I'm putting down?
You
So the
don't know
garbage
us, so
part.
please.
What do you mean
First
just
of all,
want-
you
want
can
to
go
get
pick
the
up trash everywhere.
Yeah.
Will
And you're not going to do it because you're too good for it, right?
Who said I
Oh,
was
no.
too good?
I'm just saying, I'm looking at you and I'm going, well, you're using the spot
Well,
and you got sages if it's contaminated, everything else, but you're standing on my side of the lake.
Your
your
side.
side.
Yeah, or is it yours? How's your yard look? You clean it up?
Of course I do.
Well, then this is, if it's your yard, you clean it up too.
Right.
This is a public space.
Yeah.
You don't, if it's
Tell
your
somebody
yard,
else to clean it up.
You know what? If they would hire people,
hey, I'm talking,
if they would hire people,
we
right?
haven't, but they don't.
But
they're not.
why don't they? It's not our fault.
Because they want us to
It's
do
not
it.
our fault that they don't hire people, but they should be taking.
But they did.
But
We did.
that's what they should be doing. They should be hiring people so people go to work. So guess what?
But you know
They're not
when they don't.
homeless.
I know, I agree. I'm trying to get people.
So why don't you go and talk to them
Because it's already
and,
done.
and get them squared away?
I've already done it.
You don't need to talk about us to get
Yeah,
squared
Well,
away.
you're here though.
But
Okay,
you need to
okay,
talk
we're
to
fine.
us.
We're
But you're
fine.
here and that's
Can
it.
you just leave,
Yeah,
please?
just-
I can, yeah.
Thank
But
you.
I just want to tell you about the space.
Can you just leave,
I can,
please?
brother, but I'm gonna go
We're
here.
grown men. We don't need you to tell us about the space.
Oh, you don't
Can
like
you
white
just,
people?
Can you, no,
No,
we're
we don't
just
like
grown
Edomites.
men.
What's an Edomite, dude?
A so-called white man.
We're grown men. You know,
We don't
What
like
color are you?
Edomites.
Hey,
What color are you?
Number one, we're grown men.
Yeah, and I didn't treat you as any.
Can you
anything such.
please? Can you please?
Yes, I'm just
Thank
saying
you.
respect the space and you're sticking it up.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You probably
Bye.
smoke cigarettes.
I just smoked your party one, brother.
Thank you.
Go take
Bye.
a shower, Jay.
Please.
Take a
Eat.
shower. What you gonna do?
Go about your
What?
business and leave me alone. Please. Speak a soft word. Remember, you gotta speak a soft word and
No, he
Please.
threatened us, man. Hey,
hey,
Salak Rayim, Yahweh
There you go.
Shem Yahushua. Salak Rayim, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Salak Rayim, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Salak Rayim, Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
they don't know how to leave people alone. Mind your own business.
save your life.
Hey, you know, just go and mind your own business. Do your thing.
Yo, I was reading the sign. What do you have the sign there for?
Because we
No,
want
it's
to.
not.
For yourself?
Okay.
This is
For,
gotcha.
Just
all right.
black people or what?
the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. In that day will I say, raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
The tabernacle of David, right? The house of this tabernacle is being built right now, spiritually through the Spirit. The house
Right.
of David, right, is being built up right now.
Con.
Stupid ass Edomite. Damn,
Right.
he threatened to throw a rock at us.
I know
Hey, we had an Edomite threaten to throw a big ass rock. He pulled it out of his pocket like he was gonna
Right,
chuck
right,
it. I would have
that is
whooped your ass, boy. And throwed you in this lake, right back here in these bushes.
and close up the breaches
Mhm.
thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and
Mhm.
I will build as in the days of old.
Right, the days of old. We coming back into our power, man.
Back.
Right, and it starts right now, right?
Con.
Telling these Edomites, man, to kick rocks, trying to make us pick up trash. What the fuck I look like picking up trash, man?
Right. You know,
Yeah,
if-
Esau,
if-
man.
If he would worry about himself,
Yeah. This wouldn't be happening.
and if he would go up to that place where they do bills,
Mhm.
pass laws, that's where he would get his maybe be heard.
Yeah, this damn Edomite, man.
So they want to mess with Jake.
Exactly. Salakia. Hey, you want to bring out that article I sent you? Baba Kashaw? Hey, this smells good.
Yeah, it does. Calm. All right,
Start at the top of it.
and it reads,
Say what you got it from. Should be in time right
yeah, end time headlines.
now. Yeah.
The U.S. virtual embassy in Iran issued a security alert early Friday, urging American citizens to leave Iran now.
Right. It says urgent to the people that's in the American embassy, right?
Right.
In Iran. They're telling you to get out of Iran.
Yep.
Right. And you know, it could be Esau just trying to, you know, oh, let's tell them to get out of there because they trying to say, oh, we're gonna blow them up and whatnot.
Right,
because Esau, you know, he liked to play mind games. He liked to play head games. Look what he did when he took over Venezuela, right?
Right.
You know, oh, we're not gonna come get you and all of this stuff, and bam, in the middle of the night, you know, he came and got him.
Right.
Go ahead.
They create that problem
Mm-hmm.
reaction solution.
Right. Order out of kill.
Yeah. Order out of chaos. Con. Plans that don't rely on the U.S. government assistance. Basically, it says that individuals who are not essential at the embassy have to leave. But those who are essential
You
have
gotta
to
stay.
stay. Remember the hostages in Iran
Mm-hmm.
back in 1979.
Mm-hmm.
They let the Jakes go,
Uh-huh.
and they kept the Edomites.
Uh-huh.
The notice came ahead of U.S. and Iran scheduled talks in Oman on Friday, with little indication that the two sides have found common ground over the agenda of the meeting.
Right. There's not going to be no common ground, right? It's prophesied in the Bible that Armageddon, World War III will happen, right? So all it is, oh, we need to talk. We need to have a peace committee here. We need to do this. We need to do that. We know it's all for naught. It's for nothing. It's all theater, right?
Right. Also, it reads, U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, not even elected, U.S. President Donald Trump's son-in-law were due to take part in the meeting with a team led by Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi, according to American and Iranian officials. The U.S. has issued several similar security alerts over the past month. The embassy last urged American citizens to leave the country in a warning on January 14th, as Trump was weighing options for a possible intervention in Iran, including a targeted military strike.
Right. So they've been talking about, but you know, they've been moving ships over there.
Right.
Right. All up in the area of surrounding it. Right. They about to do something.
Oh, yeah.
Something's about to go down.
Something about to go down.
And even the horn had to blow on that over there.
Didn't it?
Something is about to go down.
Yeah, right.
You're right. We don't know just yet, but
Con.
we know these devils are mustering something. Because
Right.
remember, we know they like to, you know, say one thing, right, and then go the complete opposite way,
Con.
right?
Yep.
We know Hamas was in there trying to bring up a coup, and then it was killing everybody in
Right.
Iran,
Right.
right?
Right.
And Trump was, I'm gonna send troops over there if you don't stop, and I'm gonna blow up this and I'm gonna blow up that, because and I believe in the article it says that America hit Iran 3 nuclear targets,
Right.
which
Con.
that's you look on Google Earth, they
Right.
didn't hit anything,
Nothing.
nothing, right? Nothing got hit.
Because they were so far underneath in the underground that they couldn't touch it.
Go
Those bunker busters could reach them.
Go ahead.
The talks on Friday will be the first official meeting between Tehran, and Washington
Mm-hmm.
since tensions flared in June last year, when a 12-day war with Israel led to the U.S. airstrikes
Right. Mhm.
that severely damaged severely damaged Iran's 3 main nuclear facilities.
Right. There you go. See, they put that in there.
You know, knowing it didn't happen.
Mhm.
The differences over the scope and venue for the talks have cast doubts on whether they will yield results, keeping open the risk of a U.S. military action.
Right.
The U.S. government have reportedly demanded Iran to discard its stockpile of enriched uranium, but limits on Tehran's ballistic missile program and stop arming and funding military groups in the Middle East.
Here it is. Everybody has nuclear missiles.
Right?
Why can't Iran have nuclear missiles? Why can't these other countries have nuclear missiles?
Con.
What's the deal with that? Russia has them.
Right.
Everybody, you're not telling Russia they can't build any. You're not telling
China.
North Korea, China, they can't build all of these things.
Right?
Why are you telling Iran they can't build it?
Right.
What you want? Why you stopping them from enriching their uranium?
Right?
Right? Why you stopping them? You know, you always in somebody else's house, man.
Con.
You're always in somebody else's business. You're not a keeper at home. Right?
Right.
As it says in I think Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. You're not a keeper at home. You're always meddling. You're always in somebody else's business. You're always trying to take over somebody else's business. Right? You're always trying to oppress somebody. You do all of these things, Esau, you're gonna have to pay for that shit, man. You have to pay for that. And people, since this Epstein thing is coming out, people's like, well, that's not, that's not us,
Right.
Is it? But hey, when the Lord judges, he judges you as a nation or an individual,
Right.
right? Let me get that real quick while we're on that topic. Job, I think it's,
3 and 10. Peter
no,
Plowshares.
no,
Hoonie hooks.
no, I'm saying the Lord judges as a
Okay.
nation.
Con.
I think it's Job 34
Right?
and 29 maybe? Yeah. Job 34 and 29. It says, I start at 27. It says, because they have turned back from him and would not consider any of his ways, so that they cause the cry of the poor to come up. As a matter of fact. Yeah, I'm going to just keep going.
Con.
It says, verse 28, Job 34 and 28, it says, so that they cause the cry of the poor to come up unto him, and he heareth the cry of the afflicted, right? We're the afflicted right now,
Right?
right? We're crying out. We want that mark of, that tawah, that
Right.
mark of exemption, right? Mark those that silent cry. I believe that's how it goes. That silent cry for the abominations that's done in the midst thereof, right? We want that tawah,
Con.
right? That mark of exemption. It says 29, it says, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him, whether it be done against a nation or against a man only? So the Lord judges you as a nation.
Right.
So hey, all these wicked elite, if you're an Edomite,
Right?
right, all these wicked elite that's doing what they're doing, it's going to trickle down to you too.
Right?
You're going to get the same punishment.
Huh?
Right? It's not going to be, I didn't do that. I'm not like that. So what? The Lord punished us
Right?
when our people went off, right?
Yes, con.
He punished the
So
whole
did.
nation.
Yes.
So you're going to have to get the same thing. Go
Con.
ahead.
Yeah, Joel 3,
Mm-hmm.
and it reads, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Right, draw all the men of war near, right?
Right?
All of these countries, man, all of these nations, they're getting ready. They're getting geared up, right, for this third world war.
Right.
Revelation 11 and 14, right?
Right.
Since the brother is on that.
And I was going to get verse 10 about that. The weaker nations, as you said.
Let me read this real quick. Revelation 11, 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe comes quickly.
Right.
We know woe means destruction.
Right.
The second woe, World War II, the third world war comes quickly.
Right.
So it's coming. It's on its way. There you got it.
And it reads, Joel 3, verse 10, it reads, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right? We got a lot of, Irans, the North Koreas, you got India,
Right.
the Elamites, right?
Right.
They all boasting about nuclear technology, right? Nuclear fire. They all boasting about it. They all saying they got silos, they got missiles, they got all of this, man. All of these countries, right, that was once weak are now strong, man.
Right.
They're
right.
strong.
And then you're going to see Africa come up.
Yeah.
You're going to see Saudi Arabia,
Uh-huh.
the Arab nation coming up.
Yeah, the Carmanians.
Yeah, they're going to be.
Or that's the ancient Persians, the Carmanians.
Right.
But Ishmael, he's a
Right.
wild man, right? He's going to go back to his nature,
Right.
right? He's going to help, right? His Islamic brothers,
Right.
He's going to help.
He's definitely
He's
going
going to help, man.
Yeah.
He's going to help the Iranians, right?
Right.
You should
In
get
verse
this.
11 it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, the heathen nations of the world, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. So the Lord gonna cause his mighty ones to come down. Even the Michael, the archangel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the Lord, he gonna have to. Michael gonna have to intervene, right? Because it's gonna get so drastic out here. As a matter of fact, let me read this real quick. 2nd Esdras 15, since the brother said that, and start at 10. 2nd Esdras 15 and 10.
Right.
I was going to the Carmanians and whatnot, but we can start up here in 2nd Esdras 15 and 10 and go through and try to get through there. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So plagues are going to, continue to pick up here in Babylon the Great.
Right.
Whether you can, you're not going to be able to drive them away. You're not be able to say, oh, well, that's not going to happen to me. Yeah, hey, as a matter of fact, this sickness that's out here, that's brewing right now,
Right.
they about to have what? Cornflakes 19 2.0 right now. It's about to be a 2.0.
2.0.
They about to lock everything down.
Yeah.
They already got airports and all of that in India and whatnot.
Right.
They already got, like we were saying earlier, it was a bio lab that was leaked.
Right.
There was about some people in the Airbnb, got a bio lab in there. People coming to stay there getting affected and shit.
Right.
Right.
And this is not the government. This is just regular people doing this.
Regular people, man.
So how many other labs are around here that these Edomites have, and these
With bio weapons.
These Christian nationalists, as they call them nowadays. These I don't know what they are.
What Trump just said in May 17th, I believe,
Right.
2026, that America is going to revert back to this Christian nation.
Right.
And that's bullshit, man.
Right.
That's bullshit. I'm sorry, that's bullshit, man.
Right.
As much as these devils been doing in the earth and,
Right.
and what's coming out on them, they're far from it.
They were never Christians from the get-go. They never
No.
followed the biblical principles. They follow they follow the devil's principles. That's what it is.
Reading on in the 2nd Esdras 15 and 12, it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Heavenly Father shall bring upon it. Right? Should be smitten, right? Punish, right? A punishment is coming, right? The Lord finna put belt to ass on this place, man. And we can't wait, man, because these people are walking around fucking lofty and proud, like thinking they not gonna be touched, man. Thinking nothing's gonna happen to them. Their heads up in the clouds. Like, the life is just gonna keep going on. Man, I hate this fucking place, man. excuse my French, but I hate this fucking place, man. I hate waking up in this place. The only thing that's keeping my wheels turning is Yahweh Shemi Shai.
Right.
It's the fucking,
It's the Lord.
Salakia. It's the,
It's the
I'm
Lord.
excited.
It's the Lord. It's the
yeah.
Lord's will. You know,
Yeah.
He's the one who's motivating us, the
Mhm.
Spirit, through the Spirit
Yeah.
and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. But you know, it's just day by day, week by week, that we got to endure. We got to endure the suffering. So we know what we have to do in this world, and that's to spread the word.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. You know, what's the principle?
Endure.
Yeah.
Endurance.
What's the principal thing? According to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, fear.
Yeah.
Fear is beginning of wisdom and knowledge.
Right.
So if you don't fear the Lord, you know, he's not gonna hear your prayers.
Right.
You know, he's not gonna even listen to you. In verse 12 it reads, "Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about."
Right.
So he gonna judge
hey,
all the
oh,
heathens.
Go ahead.
Every nation that's not the chosen of Israel. You know, the elect.
Come
Put ye in the sickle, he says.
Punch
For
in
the
that
harvest
sickle.
is ripe. Come, get you down. For the press is full. The fats overflow.
Right.
For the wickedness is great.
Come.
So the wickedness in this world is great.
Great.
The Lord sees everything.
Right. He says he's going to give double to this place, man. Like
Come.
it says in Revelation 18, reward her double for what she's done, man. Her sins have reached up to heaven. This whore, right? This is full of witchcraft and warlocks, and who keep saying that the B to the L to the O to the O to the D drinking, right? Eating people,
Come.
you know, eating us,
Yeah.
eating the Israelites, man.
Right.
You know, fermenting us in a jar and then taking out and cooking it and eating it. Fucking nasty, man. And that, like you said,
Barbecue
they
with a brother.
they tap into that old Canaanite spirit, man. Right. They as soon as they took over what is it? Mount Seir, right? Because Canaanites was there.
Right.
Took over Mount Seir, right? And they started to practice the same ways,
Come.
right? Started to do the same abominable, wicked, filthy. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring 5 cities, or 3 more cities, right? They got destroyed. You know, you read in Genesis 19, it tells you about how young men, old men, young little baby, like they all was into that alphabet lifestyle, right? They wanted the angels, right? They wanted to. They tried to break down Lot's door, to get to the angels, to get some angel booty,
Fresh meat, you know,
right?
You know,
Lot was like,
fish.
"Here's my daughters. Take my daughters. You can do whatever you want with them." It's like, no, we want those men in there.
Yeah,
that's
sick, perverted.
That's sick,
But
man.
that's a state of mind that the Lord has put on them.
Yeah.
For judgment, you know, because multitudes.
He justified the destroying that, man.
Because Joel 14 says, multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is near in the valley of decision.
Right.
So he's coming to make his decision. He's already made his decision. Everybody here is just playing acting in the movies. We're actors. We're just playing our parts in the movie, and you know, and we don't know when or where, but we know where, but we don't know when.
Yeah.
The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Look, the lights come on when you saying that.
So did, didn't it? The Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai also shall roar out of Zion.
Right.
So he's gonna roar out of us. He's gonna get us started. He's gonna put that spirit in us, you know, to get busy. You know, he's gonna put that spirit in us and utter his voice from Jerusalem.
Right.
And the heavens of the earth shall shake. But the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai will be the hope of his people. His people.
Right.
He's gonna be the hope of his people. Not every nation, not everybody, but only his people. And the strength of the children of Israel. That's it. That's it. No other nation. It's the Israelites. Verse 17 it reads, so shall ye know that I am the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain, then shall Jerusalem be holy. And
Right.
there shall no strangers pass through her anymore.
Anymore. That's not going to happen anymore, right?
Right.
When we get the kingdom of heaven, right, it's going to be glorious, and it's not going to be left to
How
other
they,
other kingdoms,
Right.
man. Other people.
right? How they defiled us,
Mm-hmm.
how they put us in slavery,
Mm-hmm.
how they treated us illy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not giving us any water to drink, you know, not even having any sympathy, you know, upon us.
Well, coming against us in the wilderness,
Right.
Amalek. That's
God.
why the Lord has indignation with Amalek for generation after generation, right?
Right.
Because they the first people, right? These Edomites that
Right.
came up against us, right? The small hats, what you call the small hat today.
Con,
Going back to the second Esdras 15 and 13, it says, "They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail with a fearful constellation." Right, more and more so-called natural disasters are coming upon the earth. Right, more hail, more wind. Every year, right, you see
Right.
more Jurassic, you know, the fires, right,
Right.
that happens. You know, the cold, right?
right?
A
Con,
lot of people died to that cold front that came through,
Oh, yeah.
right? Even
Right.
though it's been mild out here, it was
Right.
like 58 degrees
Yeah.
today, right?
Nice.
So in my mind, I'm like, man, if we have to be here another year, that
Right.
shit that cold gonna come.
yeah, it's gonna
Because
come,
remember one year, it bust pipes,
right? Yes,
right?
right,
Pipes were broken
Yes.
because it was frozen and whatnot,
right? Con,
right? It snowed really heavy. People
Right.
was, you know, but look at the floods that happened up here,
Right,
right?
right.
We know Esau got his technology and whatnot,
Right.
but nevertheless, it's still from the Lord. The Lord
yeah,
ordained it. You know, the Lord gave it to go. Like, yeah, go ahead, Esau, do what you do. You know, you my whooping
Right.
stick.
right,
But nevertheless, more drastic, you know, times are coming.
Right.
You know, like you were just saying, he's gonna put more plagues on Egypt, right?
Right.
This is Second Esdras 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein," right? Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe means destruction. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands." And we know that's
Uh-huh.
civil war.
right,
We see that's happening, right? With ICE, you know, doing what they're doing.
Right.
You know, they got the National Guard out here in the streets, man. Right? They're planning something, right?
right.
They're
Con,
playing because it's going back to the whole, you know, Cornflakes 19 2.0,
right,
right? Because they know people are not going to go for that shit this second time around. It's like, oh no, you fooled me the
Right,
first time.
right,
We're
right.
not going for that shit
Con,
this time.
con.
So they got, you know, these troops out here in the
Right.
streets. They got ICE. They got. Didn't Trump build like he just built like 400 more concentration camps?
Right.
Right. He just put
Yeah.
more concentration camps out there.
Con,
Right.
right.
This man, they're planning. There's something big is finna happen.
Right.
Gonna happen. Right.
Right.
Finna happen. Gonna happen.
Right.
Right. Something huge is coming.
right,
Right. And you people gonna be caught off guard when this shit happens. Right.
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna be like, oh shit, like, because you're gonna fall right into their trap.
right,
Right into their plans.
Uh-huh.
Right. There's this big beautiful bill.
right,
You know, the Genius Act,
right,
crypto capital of America.
right, right.
6G. We want to be the 6G capital of the world.
Con.
Fuck y'all laughing at.
The funny thing about it, they want to be all this, but they can't even pass no bills.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can't even make binding laws. They can't even
Mhm.
they can't even govern. They don't even know how to govern.
Mhm.
You know, everything they touch turns to what? Not gold. It turns to BS.
Speaking, there's no gold at Fort Knox.
Right.
Gold is going up. You know, at almost it was 4,800. It kind of dipped a little bit.
Huh?
Silver dipped a little bit. You know, so something. You know, all these central banks are buying up the gold.
Right.
The dollar is tanking. You know, the fish gate. You know, you read about Zephaniah 1. It talks about the fish gate.
Right.
Right. It talks about the storehouses, man. These famines that's gonna come.
Right.
Right, like the brother was saying earlier, your stomach gonna be touching the back of your
spine.
back, your spine. You're gonna be hungry
Right.
as hell,
Yeah.
right?
Con.
Remember in I think Kings, right?
Right.
They said that a woman, these two Israelite women, what did they do? They boiled one kid one day, and they
Right.
said it was gonna boil the other one the next day,
Huh.
man. A donkey head's going for what you would call $2,000 today,
Right.
right? A donkey's head.
Right.
It's about to get drastic out
It
here,
is
man.
really drastic.
It's gonna get real bad and real shitty, and you're gonna have Yahweh Shem Shah
Right.
to follow and lean upon, man.
Right.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be like this damn Edomite that was up here talking about he was gonna hit us with a rock. I wish you would pick that thing up and, man.
You know, he mentally ill. So you know,
He ill, man.
when you got these mentally ill people,
Good Lord, that shit
running
got me
around.
hot.
Yeah, but you got you know, you got to understand, these people are mentally ill.
Uh-huh.
A lot of these people are just mentally ill,
Bugged out,
running
crashing
loose
out.
in this
Crashing out.
world.
Mhm.
You know, with no constraint, no watchdog.
Mhm.
Nobody's watching them. They allow them to do whatever they want. But hey, it's gonna be over soon.
Finishing off in this. 2 Esdras 15 and 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men,
Right?
and invading one another. They shall not." Hey, look at the woman, the TV host woman got her mama abducted.
Right? Yeah. And that's sick.
Yeah. It's like, what
Hey,
you
hey.
want with that old ass lady?
Hey,
The fuck?
ransom.
Yeah,
I
what-
got
what-
hold her for ransom. You know, I don't know how much money
Old
I'm
ass,
gonna get for her.
yeah, for real.
You know, I gotta make sure
She's
before she
gonna
croak.
die without her
Before she go.
her medicine
But
and whatnot.
But who knows who took her?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Who want her?
Hey, there's
Just
something in her past that
So,
probably
yeah, the Lord.
the
had to-
Lord saw what was going on with her, and so the Lord said, "Okay, I got some for you. I got some spirits of vengeance for you.
Yeah, for real.
I got some spirits of vengeance."
2 Esdras 15 and 16 again, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Right?
It says, right, because you're gonna have a lot of people just taking matters into their own hand.
Right?
Right? Look at so-called Alex Pretty,
Right.
whatever his name is, right?
Right.
He tried to take matters in his own
His own
hand. He
hand.
got his ass shot 10 times.
Yeah, he got Blicky down. They're not
No,
playing, man.
they're not playing.
Esau's not playing
The
with
devil
with us.
coming down with great wrath, man. Every
You know?
brothers be quoting this scripture over and over.
Over
Revelation 12 and 12.
Right.
The devil shall come down with great wrath.
Right.
We know he gonna come down with great wrath,
Oh yeah.
man.
Come on.
We know his minions are gonna come down with great wrath, right?
Right. Right.
I'm gonna bash you in the head with a
Yeah,
rock.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, go ahead and do it. Go with your move, Esau, so we can paint the floor with your ass, man.
He's crazy.
Oh
He
man, he
lost
better
it.
not bring his ass over here no more. We
but-
put curses on him.
But
So
see, they don't take liberty with us because we've been in this docile state. Because the Lord has put us in this docile state, you know. But one day,
lucky
we gonna turn up, and
we
it's gonna be over.
we peaceful and can't take matters in our own hands, right?
Right. But verse 19.
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. 2 Esdras 15,
Right.
441, call Lord Yahweh Shemi Al-Shabbat Shem Kakadash. 2 Esdras 15 and 18 or 17, it
Right.
says, "A man shall desire to go in the city and shall not be able."
Right.
It says, because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation.
Right.
All of these plagues, like I said in the 15th verse, or 13, 12 verse, right? All of these plagues that's coming upon Egypt, right? I will plague Egypt like before, right? Why is it saying it's going to plague Egypt like before? Because we know this not talking about ancient Egypt, right? It's talking about this Egypt, right? Spiritual Egypt, spiritual God, Sodom and Gomorrah,
Right.
spiritual Nineveh, spiritually the Persians and the Medes, the Greeks, the Romans, right? We're in the second leg of the Roman Empire. We're in the feet and the toes, right? The base, right?
Right.
It's set up over the bases of men. Going into that Nebuchadnezzar statue, right?
Right.
It's the feet and the legs, right? That's the base where you stand up, right? You need your feet
To balance you.
to balance you, right? And
Right.
we know this place is what, part iron, part clay. It's
Right.
weak. You got a strong military might, but the people inside of it is weak as hell.
Right. Come on.
It's weak as hell.
Come on. They're weak.
So this is a disaster, you know, or a recipe for disaster
Right.
that's coming to the shores of Babylon the Great, man. That's already here, right? We're just in the beginning stage. You know, you're like a little kid. You ride on training wheels,
Right.
Right. You got your knee pads and your elbow pads,
Right.
and all of this shit. And then before you know it, you take that shit off. You be flying. You know, that's what's coming, man.
Come
You know,
on.
gradually the Lord is a master chess player.
Right.
Right, he don't play checkers. You know, king me over, right? No,
play
it's been gradually. You know, as we patiently wait and suffer. Right, patience means to suffer.
Right.
Patiently waiting for the day. You know, Yahweh Shah's return. right? We know all of this stuff must happen, right? Before, you know, these rumors of wars, these wars that's taking place, right? But once that MOTB drop, World War III kick off because it's going to turn nuclear, right? It's already nuclear, but it's going to turn super nuclear, right? That's what we're waiting on, man.
But why is this happening? Why is it happening? That's the one thing we got to be concerned about. Why is it happening? That's why when you read Joel 3 and 19, it says Egypt it shall be a desolation,
right?
And Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah. That's why. That's why these things are happening today. That's why these things are going to be happening in the future.
444, call Lord Yahweh.
Because they have shed innocent blood in their land. So they've shed innocent blood in the land of what y'all call America the Great. This land didn't belong to those immigrants that came over there from Europe. This land belonged to Gad and to Issachar. But Judah, it says, shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed. For the Lord Yahweh Shem dwelleth. Salakia. For the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai dwelleth in Zion. Ladies.
I got a precept for you. This is Amos 1:11.
Right.
It says, "Thus say the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother, like we said earlier, you know, in the wilderness, with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetual, and he kept his wrath forever." You know, going back into Jacob and Esau, right? I'm going to mourn the death of my father, Isaac, and then when he passes, I'm going to slay my brother. Going back to the spirit of Cain and Abel, right? Cain didn't do what the Lord told him, even though he had to understand it, right? He had to understand it. He didn't do what he's supposed to do, right? He bought the Lord a fruit basket, right? And the Lord was like, I ain't dealing with that, man. I told you what I wanted. I told you, you saw your brother Abel do it, right? So what he did, he slayed Abel, right? That spirit, right, is back in the Edomites, man, right? Jacob, right? He supplanted Esau, for his birthright, because Esau was faint. I'm hungry. I'm about to die. Give me some food. And you making some food right there? Let me get that, man. It's like, oh, it's not done. So what? Eat it. Let me eat it up, right? That's why you got the name Edom, right? So this devil is on a campaign to destroy us, to get us out of the way, right? And he came up with this mastermind plan, right? Going back, well, it's not a mastermind plan, right? It's going back to the Tower of Babel, everybody being in one, right? Going back into going to Antiochus Epiphanes, right? He wrote letters to everybody in the region saying everybody going to be one government. That's in the book of Maccabees, right? Everybody on one accord, right? Same thing they're doing now. Everybody going to be on one accord, right? The Lord is going to give this devil the free range to do whatever he needs to do, only to bring him down. Harden his heart, man. These devils think they untouchable. Look what they did in the earth. And you probably, you know, for the record, your boy's still probably walking around here, out. Epstein. He probably still alive.
Yep, possibility.
Because they said they got reports saying that the guard said he didn't leave here dead.
Okay, all right.
This reports of that.
Well, you know, everything, report or not, you know, we don't even know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't even care about that. You know, the only thing we care about is getting that word out. And hell, they got all these reporters, all these news agencies that they control, that they put out this and put out that, little tidbits. You know, they're fishing for us to try to bite. We don't need to bite. The Lord told us we don't need to bite.
Why you think they set up Black Panthers?
Oh, yeah.
They want to Jake corral and we're going to fight for this. We're going to fight against ICE and all of that. Fuck that.
They want us to get involved in their mess. But you know what? But we did it. It was our fault because we didn't hearken to the Lord. You know the curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28. Right. You know, if we would listen, right, none of this would be happening. We will be living in everlasting. You know, none of this would ever happen, but it was our fault. We the ones that caused it. So we got to be the ones to fix it. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has to be the one to fix it. You know, because everything belongs to him.
Right.
So only thing we're doing is we got to do what he tells us to do, regardless of what we think, because you can't lean into your own understanding, because Lord thinks that's folly.
Right.
That's folly for him.
Well, the Lord
and for us.
is pushing this cup to Esau. If
Right.
you want to get Psalm 75 and start at 8. Esau got to drink this cup. For his, the Lord put this devil in charge, right? And the Lord knew what this devil was going to do. He was going to overstep his how you overstay your welcome.
Right. Yeah.
Esau overstepped our
bounds.
judgment,
Yeah.
our bounds, man.
Right.
Right?
He did.
He overstepped it, right?
Right.
When our iniquity had an end, he
Right.
forwarded it, man.
Huh.
That's why that's another reason why the Lord got to take this devil out, man. He
Right.
needs to be taken out.
Right.
Because if he don't get taken out, the whole earth will be done.
Right.
It'll be done,
Huh.
right? It'll be done.
But only for the elect's sake is he going to do that for.
Right?
only the
And
elect's
speeding
sake.
up the time.
Right, calm. Verse 8 it reads, Psalm 75, verse 8 it reads, for in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai there is a cup,
Right?
and the wine is red.
Mm-hmm.
It is full of mixture,
Mm-hmm.
and he poureth out of the same.
Right.
But the dregs thereof are the wicked of the earth.
Right.
So,
The dregs thereof is
Uh-huh.
the wicked of the earth, right? Esau, you're gonna have to drink from this cup, man. And we know, like it says in Revelation 18. I keep quoting it. I'm gonna get it. I think it's. You can keep reading.
Salaki. Verse 8 it reads, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai of Jacob.
Mhm.
All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horn of the righteous shall be exalted.
Right, the horns. That's going into power. This is Revelation 18:6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she have filled to her double. So Esau, when we get in the kingdom, our foot gonna be so far up your ass, you're gonna taste
Right.
our fucking shoes. If we even have shoes.
You should never touch the apple of his eye. You touched us. You should have done that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Our
should have put
foot
us
gonna
in
be
slavery.
so far up
You
your
should have
ass,
killed
Esau.
our people, our babies, our mothers, our daughters,
Mhm.
our sons, our fathers.
Mhm.
Barbecuing them, eating them, cutting them up. Doing whatever god awful
Man,
thing that's being done
butt
to
breaking them.
them. Yeah, butt breaking.
What was one of the on the list? They
Uh,
were defecating your
defecated,
mouth.
Yeah.
What was that called? I forget what it's called.
Oh,
But they
yeah.
were what they was tie you up and shit in your mouth.
Yeah, shit in your mouth.
Who,
right.
who would do that, man?
Sick people.
Like even to my worst enemy, I'm
Look.
finna do no shit like that. I'm laughing, but man, it's like what the fuck?
Hey, they got creative ways.
Hit the nigger,
Yes.
hit the nigger with the
Yeah,
with
with
the
ball,
with
with
the
big
ball, to
Uh,
smash their
yeah,
face
yeah,
in and
yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Cut nigger ears and shit
Right.
like that.
Feeding
man.
babies to alligators.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought that's just fun. When they hang them, they put postcards. They sent postcards to one another, showing what they did to us,
Right.
and they laughed about it. They
Right.
giggled about it.
Mhm.
They mocked and scoffed at our pain, our suffering.
Uh-huh.
And then what they did to do? Continue to do it.
Continuing to do it.
They had no sympathy for us.
Mm-hmm.
They just thought that we were just what?
Cattle.
Cattle.
What? 3/5 of a person.
Yeah, 3/5 of a person. That's
All
what
of
they
these
counted
things
at
that
us.
the atrocities that's happened to us, man. Esau, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to pay
You have
double
to pay-
for it.
Yes. you have to
Double.
pay for the crimes that you did against
In
us.
righteousness.
Right, in righteousness.
In righteousness.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good feeling, because Jake,
Right.
Jake got compassion.
Oh yeah.
Jake, Jake be in the flesh and be
Right.
like, man, I really don't want to kill their ass like that. That's why
Right.
Jake was trying to save these motherfuckers. man.
Con.
But the Lord got to put that spirit in us to
Right.
do that because Jake is a compassionate Jerusalem, city of
Right,
people of peace.
Peace.
It's all about peace,
Con.
right?
Yep.
But if you let Jake go out there and do, Jake gonna be like after killing two of them, he's like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah. He goes, I'm done with it. But the Lord, like you said, gonna put the spirit on him, on
Uh-huh.
us, to go out there and do what we got to do.
Right.
And it's righteous. So righteous
Uh-huh.
judgment.
Yeah.
He's recompense.
Mm-hmm.
He's recompense. Recompensing against the things that were done to us. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He's setting everything right
Right.
in the order. It's got to be balanced. So if they killed us, guess what? We got
You're
to
gonna have
kill
to get
them.
killed with the sword.
Right.
You kill with the sword, you're gonna get killed with the sword.
Con.
You know, you brought us in captivity, you're gonna be led into captivity. Right.
Con.
There's some more now.
No, that was it.
Go to Psalms 11. Oh no. Go to Psalms 37. I think you sent me that this week. Psalms 37. I think you sent me that this week. Didn't you?
Verse 5?
Just start at the top. Just start at the
Okay.
top.
Psalm 37, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
Right, fret not. Right, we're not fretting.
Right.
When we seen these Epstein files come out, we didn't go, oh my God, we're living in a world of food.
Right,
You know, damn satanic blood. You know, B to the L to the O to the O to the D drinkers. You know, that's eating people. We live there like, oh my God, we're like trying to go crazy. Like, no, we didn't fret at that, man. Just like the scripture said in Jeremiah, be not dismayed at the signs in heaven. Right. We're not dismayed. We're not fretting at this devil, man.
Right.
We're not envious of this devil.
Nope.
Right. We know what this devil is about and what his
MO is.
His MO is. There,
Right.
the water. His MO is right. It's just complete destruction, wickedness that's forward in the earth, man. That's all his whole motto is. Right. Cause confusion, cause deceptiveness. Right. Causing you to, take his device, man.
Right.
He's
Steal,
gonna
kill, and destroy. That's what he's all about.
He's gonna lure you into taking his device with all the order out of chaos that he bring upon the earth, right? With the pestilence,
Right.
With the war, with the economy crashing,
Right.
With all the pesticides and all of this shit that's in the air and all of this shit.
Right.
He's gonna create, bad times, right?
Right.
Redeeming the time because the days are evil, right?
Right.
He's gonna create situations where you're gonna be crawling to this man. Right?
Right.
You're going to be creeping and crawling, which I learned creeping and crawling today. Crawling is on your stomach.
Right.
Creeping is on your hands.
Okay.
Learned that today.
That's good. That's
Right,
good. I like that. Hey, you got to be studying to be approved, right?
I learned that
You got
today.
to look up the meaning of words. And that's what they don't. That's what they expect us to not to do. Because one thing is that we get kind of complacent, and that we don't want to hear what's going on. We want to close our ears, and so and they're counting on that. They're counting on us turning away from all this chaos and all this destruction.
Fretting.
So they want to they want us afraid. They want to be very, very afraid. But the Lord's not going to put that. He said, "Don't be afraid."
Well,
right?
He gave us the spirit of no fear.
Fret not. Right.
Go ahead.
He told us, "Fret not."
You got it. I got you.
Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. So why are we envious of these people who are doing iniquity? I mean, you can see that their infrastructure is falling apart. You go to New York and look at the train stations. You go to California, look at the train station. You go around any of these cities, and you'll find infrastructure, just out of date.
Well, that you mentioned that, I think the infrastructure in America is like a D plus right now. C, maybe a C.
Right.
Right, but a D plus.
Yeah.
Right. All of this stuff, all of these buildings are old.
Right.
They're outdated.
Right.
Right. But Esau going to build the desolate places. He's going to try to.
Oh yeah, but you go to the other countries, like
They
Europe
still
or something like that, China. Yeah, the
that
cities,
old
Japan.
architect.
Yeah,
still
architects
standing.
still
Because
good.
Jake was there building that
Right,
and whatnot.
That's right. We was building it, and we're not building it no more
Mm-mm.
because they didn't want us to build it. They said we're gonna take away their jobs. No more work
concrete.
for Egypt.
Put concrete out here.
No more work for Egypt. And that was the beginning. When they stopped hiring us, and hiring those other nations, bringing in them from Europe, they weren't doing the work. They wasn't about to do the work, but we had to do the work.
Jake ain't trying to lift a muscle.
Hell no, not no more. He said you done got the last click at a junior.
Well, hey, look at all of these farms.
Right.
You got farmers out there that's crying and belly aching because they have nobody to pick their carrots.
Right.
I saw a video of a farmer.
Right.
Who has I think over $900,000 worth of carrots, and he can't pick them because he don't have no workers. With inflation, with the tariffs,
right.
with all the no workers out there to do it.
Right.
Who's going to pick those carrots? right? Who's going to pick those apples? Who's going to do
Right.
all of
Who's
that?
gonna do all that?
Right? You kicked them out of the country.
Hey, they should have let that Jake who was talking that shit. That Jake, but that Edomite who was talking that shit. He should have been picking them damn carrots instead of talking that shit.
Bless his shit.
You know, instead of him talking that shit, he should be picking them carrots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they always got a lot to say, but they don't want to do none of the damn work.
He was mad because y'all stinking up the place.
Right.
Like,
That's get your
get
devil
bitch
ass on out of here.
man.
You know, you got a devil spirit up in your ass. You got a demon in
Go
you.
ahead.
That's why. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb.
Mm-hmm.
Trust in the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, and do good,
Mm-hmm.
so shalt thou dwell in the land,
Mm-hmm.
and verily thou shalt be fed. Verse 4 reads, delight thyself also in the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
Right? Hey, if you take heed to this word,
Right?
you do what the Lord says, like, you shouldn't have no problem. The Lord will take care of you, man.
Right?
You won't have no problems, man.
No.
I mean, you're gonna have, little hard times here and there, tribulations, little trials that you go through and whatnot.
Right.
But for the most part, the Lord ain't gonna leave you out here,
Right?
just high and dry.
No.
Right? Especially if you toiling, you're
Right.
working for him. Like if you're doing it in deceit and all of that stuff, yeah, you're
yeah.
gonna soon be found out.
Yep.
Right? You're gonna be soon searched out and found out. Like nothing goes unnoticed, right?
Nothing here.
Everything comes to the light eventually, right? But if you're doing it in sincerity and truth, man, the Lord gonna look out for you, man. He's not gonna leave you out here. He's not gonna leave you out here
Right.
destitute and hungry and starving to death and homeless, walking around with dirty ass clothes on, dirty ass. He could have tried to.
Right.
I'm not shaking your
hand.
dirty ass.
Yeah, you know what type of fucking disease he got. He's a carrier.
Yeah. He had that nipper virus on him.
A lot of these individual carriers, right?
Uh-huh.
That like to spread the germs to us
Uh-huh.
because they don't take no showers.
Oh my
They
God.
don't take no baths.
You need to be in the Western state.
Yeah. But they go around
Spray
here,
with a water hose on the
the exterminators.
Mhm.
They need exterminators. It's, back like they did in back in Germany with the cost.
Mhm.
What did they do? They put lime on them. They put all
Yeah,
that, all,
lime disease.
lime.
Go ahead.
They try to kill them fleas on them.
Mhm.
Verse 5 it says, "Commit thy way unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai."
Commit your ways, man. Haggai, right? Consider your ways, right? Right? Examine yourself,
Right.
right? Because this devil, right? He's coming with it, man.
Right.
Regardless of if you don't think it's happening or maybe we got another 10 years here. No, man. This devil is coming, man. He's brewing up something right now.
Right.
He's planning a coup, right? In the next week or the next something is coming. Something big is coming, and this understanding this truth is what's going to keep us stable
Right.
when that thing come.
Right.
Commit yourself, right? Commit yourself because if you're on the fence, double-minded, you're going to be unstable,
Right.
right?
Right.
If you think you got 1 foot in the world and then 1 foot out,
Right.
like you're not going to be right in this thing, man. You're going to fall. You're going to fall when that day come, right? When this time come, right? Like I said, they got ICE out there. They got National Guards out there.
Right.
They got detention centers they keep building up. They got the Palantir. They got the Gideon.
Right.
They got the MOTB in the works, in the
Right.
making.
Right.
They got the crashing the dollar, coming about the economic woes that's happening. Inflation, stagflation, all that's happening right now. You got the
Right.
war talks.
Right.
You got, like we were saying, pestilence going on.
Mm-hmm.
The economic, like all of this is brewing, and it's like a bubble that's keep just filling up with air, and then somebody gonna put a pin in it. Yahweh Shai gonna put a pin in it. It's gonna pop,
Right.
and it's gonna bring out. It's gonna a Pandora's box of a lot of. It's probably that dude that got.
It could be.
Uh-huh.
But the election season's coming up too.
Yep.
So and they're saying that ICE is going to be there
at the election.
at the elections.
Okay.
So they're saying out at the polls that ICE is probably going to be there in force to intimidate,
for the voting.
right?
Oh man.
So those as you can say, those immigrants, they're not going to be voting. Who used to be voting for Democrats?
Well, we don't. I don't even think there's going to be another election, right? There's not
Right.
going to be Trump. I mean, Nero 47 is going to take over the whole thing,
Right,
man.
right.
That's what he's planning for.
That's what he wants.
You don't
to do.
want no more elections, and then when there's a war, you can't elect anyway.
Right. No.
So, and when is the next election? 29.
2026 for
the midterm.
midterms, and then 2028
right? 28.
for the presidential.
So, we don't have much time here, man.
That's 2 years.
We don't have much time
right,
here.
Right, that's less than 2 years.
They putting the final stop. Look at this fool. He's over the.
Yeah. Well,
He made it. But they're putting the final touches. The final. The everything's leading right.
right. They put the
To-
pieces, the
For
puzzles.
the
pieces
puzzle,
to the puzzle.
the puzzles are the pieces to the puzzle are being put together.
Right.
Right as they plant. Look, like the
Right.
scriptures say, they go to sleep, you
Yep.
know, and they think of wicked ass things when they wake up,
Con.
you know, to do. Right, these things is coming. Go ahead.
Verse 6 it reads, "And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light,
Mm-hmm.
and thy judgment as the noonday.
Right.
Rest in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai."
Rest in the Lord. That's our rest. This is not our rest.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
this
the
is
horn.
this
Yeah.
is not our rest, right?
Yeah.
Our rest is not here in Babylon the Great, man. Our
Uh-huh.
rest is not with a high paying job.
Right,
Our rest is not with a woman,
right,
right? Our rest is not any of these devices that Esau, brought into the world
right.
for you to go against, for you to, cling on to, right?
Con.
Because if you clinging on to this place, right, you're gonna cling on to that chip, man.
Right.
Because what if you ain't been, you ain't been denying, this whole system that's coming about. You're not gonna be able to withstand
Right.
when that day come.
Con.
Because here it is, we telling ourselves every day we wake up, no, we're not taking that. We're prophesying about not taking
Right.
it. We're telling you we're not taking this, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, we're not
Come
doing that. It's building up our spirit. Not only that, the trials and tribulations we go through, on our daily walk,
Right.
right? It's preparing us for that day to say, no,
Con.
get
Con.
down or lay down.
Right.
Right?
Right.
We're gonna have to lay down because
Right.
we're not getting down.
That's right.
We're not getting down with it. We don't want to get
Lord
down
willing,
with
we're not getting
it.
down.
Yeah, the Lord willing.
That's everything's up to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
But I was talking about, you was talking about, they're gonna make you take that chip. They're gonna use bargaining chips
Mm-hmm.
to bargain with you,
Yeah.
to influence you to take that chip. They gonna scope out your
Whole situation.
your lifestyle, your
Mhm.
family style.
Yeah.
You're gonna scope out everything about you because they already know everything about you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna know what makes you tick,
Mm-hmm.
and so they're gonna persuade. They're gonna use those how can you say those provocative
Mm-hmm.
and persuasive ways.
Yeah.
Because they know how to persuade people. They're pretty good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do that psyops on you, psychological operational warfare on your
Mhm.
ass, they know exactly how to push your buttons.
Exactly.
What
They're
makes
gonna-
you tick? What makes you sell out?
Yeah. And you already see examples of sellouts in Israel, right? Without, people that's supposed, high up, got a higher following and whatnot. And they don't sold out. They're sold out on the names.
Right.
They don't sold out on who, salvation is for. They don't sold out on everything, everything's black, blackity, black. They don't sold out on all of these things, man. And the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, they're not selling out on this stuff, man.
Calm.
Right? They're not.
It's like they don't want to do no research though. It's like the Lord has blinded them.
Blind.
The
Revelation,
yeah.
Revelation, Romans 11.
right.
Romans 11.
And that's something that we got to be aware of. As us going through this, through our trials and tribulations and stuff like that, going through our daily walk.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to worry about them. We're not even worried about them. Don't worry about the right
How the
wicked
wicked perish.
But
But
worry
for the
about
righteous, it's going to be saved
Saved.
scarcely.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's all we need to focus about. We prophesy about, you know, the kingdoms, the wicked kingdoms, and the wicked people. We even prophesy about some things that we do that we know we should be doing, but we still do them. But we know that we have
Apostle Paul
a
said that.
savior. You know, we have someone who's going to forgive us of our sins. He died. Yahweh Shai died for our sins. Israel.
Hey, like we was going back and forth.
Right.
I think yesterday,
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
You know, he died. You know, for us to be reconciled back to the Heavenly Father.
Khan.
Right? He
Right.
died for his sins and for the sins of the nation.
Right.
Right? So we're giving our life to that because here it is. We got a chance, man,
Right.
to be in the graces of the Heavenly Father, in the power,
Khan.
right, of
Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Right.
What more do you want, man? You're gonna have everything that you want, right? That you desire. The Lord is gonna give you that in the
Right.
kingdom.
Yeah.
This right here is just, you know, it's for naught. It's
Oh.
it's vexation. It's vanity.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. Vanity.
what we want
Very
is the
vanity.
kingdom of heaven.
Right. Right.
No, not no money, not no amount of money, because that's
Uh-huh.
what they're gonna come with, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna come with, we can give you this amount of money,
That pressure.
this women,
Right.
you know, fame and all of this stuff. Like
Things
you
that will
know,
entice you.
that's things that and you thinking to yourself, right? Oh,
Right.
in the spirit, he's like, yeah, I ain't doing none of that.
Khan.
But when your flesh is afflicted,
Right.
right? I use this analogy sometimes. It's like if you was on a boat and you threw yourself off the boat, right, and tried to drown yourself, your body naturally is not going to want to drown.
Khan. Right.
It's going to stay. It's going to like,
Right.
hell no, I'm getting out about here.
That's that survival.
Yeah,
You know, it's that fight or flight type of
Uh-huh.
mentality that you have.
Mhm.
So you know when you're in a type of a situation where you're being threatened,
Mhm.
well, you got two options:
Mhm.
either to stay and
Mhm.
fight or fly,
Fly, yeah. Fight or
or
flight.
get out of here.
Uh-huh.
You gotta. I say I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Or you stay.
I got my
But,
check and
but
I'm
that's why
gone.
we don't want to get involved with these silly nonsense ass people.
Mhm.
You know, because you know that's it's not time for us to get involved with them.
Mhm.
It's not time for us to put our foot in the ass. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because that's only the Lord knows when it's that time.
The perfect time.
That's why we see these people. They want you to engage. They want you to engage them so that they can have
Damn
something
demons.
to say.
Mhm.
So they can point the finger at you. They point the
Mhm.
finger at us every day.
Mhm.
But you know, they know that the finger's being pointed right back at them in their actions, in their deeds. So I know they feel shame. I know they feel ashamed. And I know they feel guilty.
Mhm.
But guess what we're supposed to do?
Go ahead.
For evildoers,
Uh-huh. Mhm.
shall be cut off.
That's right.
Right? So we know
low.
that they're gonna be cut off. So why worry about an
Matter of
evildoer?
fact.
So why worry about someone who does evil? If you don't do it,
Let me back you up with this right
ahead.
here. This is Isaiah 2,
right?
I think 11. Since you said that. Isaiah 2, I'm going to start at 10. It says, enter into the rock and hide thee in the dust for the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, for the glory of his majesty. It says, the lofty, verse 11, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of man shall be brought down,
Right?
and the Lord Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, right?
Uh-huh.
Everyone that is proud and lofty, and
Right.
upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low, right? So eventually Esau, right? He got Job 14:5. He got a bounds that he can't pass,
Right.
right? He's lofty now, right now.
Right.
He's like, look, I did all of this wickedness in the earth, and
Right.
nobody's stopping me.
Calm.
Right, and that's the Lord
Yeah.
just hardening their hearts,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's all he's
Calm,
doing.
calm.
He's hardening their hearts.
Yeah,
He's hardening Pharaoh's heart and saying, look, Pharaoh think he gonna be able to just go out through the earth and doing whatever he want
wants
to
to
do,
do.
and nobody's gonna stop him.
Right, right.
And the power is in his own hands.
Right. Well, he's fattening them up for the slaughter.
Mhm.
The Lord is
Yep.
fattening them up for the slaughter.
Mhm.
And it's going to be great.
Mhm.
Oh, it's going to be great.
That's right.
And everybody going to witness it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole entire world going to witness, a.k.a.
downfall.
Babylon, a.k.a. Babylon America the Great,
Mhm.
downfalls.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need to be wait patiently and do the work of the Lord.
Hey, wait
And
on me.
magnify him.
While it says, wait on me while
Right.
while patiently rise up against the prey. I think that's Zephaniah the 3rd chapter.
Fine.
You know, wait upon the Lord while he rises up
Right.
against the prey. because the Lord is rising up against this place, man. He's chanting this. We're chanting this place down through the spirit and power of the Yahweh Bahashem's Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah's mouth, right? The spirit of his mouth, right? The prophets, the men, right? Starting with Great Millstone, our elders and our apostles, right? The brothers, all the way trickle down to men like us that's teaching the 100% doctrine, right? That believe in this thing, man. That cold-hearted believe in it and want to see it to come. I pray that we get to see this devil get taken out, man.
Right.
Get brought down.
Yeah.
We pray for that, man. That we get to, because look, like it says in I want to say Matthew 17, I believe. It says that or Matthew 13 and 17. It says as many, you know, that's been before us. As a matter of fact, let me get it real quick. You still holding that, right?
Yeah, I'm still holding it.
Okay. Matthew 13 and 17. It says, "For verily I say to you that many prophets and righteous men," so many brothers, you know, prophets and righteous men, right, have desired to see those things which you see. So, and this is in red, Yahweh Shah speaking.
Right.
Many have just desired to see the things that we're seeing today, right? We're seeing this devil getting called out for who he truly is, man, and what he's doing in the earth, and how he's destroying the earth, right? And how he's poisoning the people, right? And how he wants to make a new world order, right? For everybody to be under one accord. A new world order, a new order over the age. It's on the back of the dollar. The all-seeing eye, right? The all-seeing eye, this period that's been started since 1700s, right? It's been in play. Now they're about to really move on it,
right?
You finna see the changing of the worlds go upside. You know, it's gonna a full 180 out here, right?
Right.
Like it did in Cornflakes 19, but we know Cornflakes 19 2.0 is coming,
right?
With a lot of other shit that's coming on it, right?
Right.
It says, Matthew 13:17, "For very I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them." It says, "Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower," right? So many people, right? Many of the righteous men, many of that's been prophesied. Remember, the prophets of old, you know, prophesied against many kingdoms and great kingdoms, many, you know, empires or whatnot. I'm paraphrasing. A war of evil and pestilence, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
In verse 9, continuing as it reads, "But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth."
What? So read that again, Baba Shah. Those that wait upon the Lord.
"But those that wait upon the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, shall inherit the earth."
No, go form a Black Panther group and get guns and go about shooting and taking over everything like this. And this is not your kingdom to do that, man.
Right.
Esau got the technology to do whatever he wants, man.
Right.
He can do whatever he wants. He can zap you from outer space. He got the dew from heaven.
Right.
This devil has it all, man. He has it all on lock. Why try to go against it? The only thing you can do is prophesy against it, right? In peaceful manner. You don't have anything to do with arming yourself up and doing any of that, man. Go ahead.
"For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be." The wicked's gonna be gone. "Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be."
Yeah, diligently consider his place. His place is not going to be here. He has no place, man.
Right.
All of these bugged out Edomites that be coming up and you know, the Europeans are not Edomite, Shemites and all of that. Just a bunch of madness, man.
Right.
These Edomites be coming on the comment board talking all their dumb shit, man. Nobody want to hear that, right? Nobody ain't going to pay attention to you. Nobody is going to respond to you. I be just putting the bed emoji. Right. Every time the damn Edomite come on, I put the bed emoji. Like, I'm going to sleep, man. Nobody
no need to talk.
Don't need to talk to you about this.
Because they're not going to believe it anyway. You know, it's a sickness. And they sick. They like MMA. You know, they're entertained. You know, that's all it is. It's like back in Rome, the Roman days.
Yeah, the bread and circus. Look at the bread and circus that's coming this weekend. Like, no, of course we're gonna watch the game. Of course,
some of us,
you know, but you know, but nevertheless, man. Nevertheless, it's bread and circus, right? It's keeping the people occupied and thinking about something else, other than what's really going on in the swords of Babylon the Great.
That's why they're not bringing the Epstein file out, all of it. But
yeah,
we,
they
but,
can't.
but we seen all of it.
Just scraps.
Yeah, yeah.
You just need
You know,
scraps.
they know that this land is full of pedos.
Pedos, man.
Full of
PDF
it.
files, man.
It's sickening.
Mm-hmm.
But the meek, it says, but the meek, verse 11,
Mm-hmm.
the meek shall inherit the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnashes upon them with his teeth.
Right. Hey, Psalm 64, man. Keep
Uh-huh.
me from the hour, or keep me from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, man. Who wet their swords like who wet their tongues like a sword, right? And shoot arrows and whatnot,
Uh-huh.
man. These Edomites are, like I said, they're planning,
Right.
right? They're planning a hostile takeover. They're planning all of this stuff. Watch, you're gonna see,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Through the
You
spirit
gonna
and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
They coming up with something, man.
Uh-huh.
They coming up with something. They cooking up something with all of these labs, you know, that's becoming leaked and out
Right.
here and whatnot.
Right.
All of that that's happening, right?
Verse 13, it reads, the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai
You got it right
shall laugh at him.
there. Should laugh at him, right?
Right?
The Lord is gonna laugh. He's gonna fill his belly. The Lord, like it says in Psalms the 2nd chapter, right? Why do the heathen rage and think of a vain thing, right? The
Right.
Lord shall have in derision and laugh at them. Paraphrasing. Go ahead.
For he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow
Mm-hmm.
to cast down the poor and needy,
All right.
and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
Right, slave, that should be an upright conversation, right? We know the finger is going to be pointed at us, right? The men of the Lord,
Right?
right, for preaching his word. It's going to come down to that, man, right? Because we are the ones that's telling you all the things that's happening. Nobody ain't really paying attention,
Right.
right? A few, you know, you got your believers and everybody paying attention. You got the wicked elite, you know, they're looking at the pages. They're looking at brothers,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
taking notes and whatnot in the background.
Oh yeah.
Right, they're waiting for their day too to
Right.
get that green light, man.
Uh-huh.
Right, to roll.
Right.
But we know the Lord is going to come in like a flood. When the
Right.
enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord is going to lift up a standard.
Right.
Isaiah the 59th chapter, right? The Lord is going to lift up a standard. That's when we're going to get spiritual powers.
Right?
Right, we're going to be able to be translucent. Right,
Uh-huh.
be right here. Right, Esau start rolling up on you. You just be a tree.
Disappear.
Be a tree. Yeah. You be like the water.
Yeah.
Just magnetize into the water or something like that.
You be
right?
like a chameleon.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Disappear,
just-
like the
just,
brother saying, or
blending in with the environment. You know,
turn into like a tripod.
tripod. You know, but people think that's funny.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
think
yeah.
that it's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see nature
Mm-hmm.
and how nature
do, yeah.
how it does.
The animals,
Right.
when they're in trouble.
But when we was in living in righteousness, we had that power. We were able to do that,
Yeah.
and we lost it because of our transgressions.
Yeah.
So we forgot what we used to be able to do.
Yeah, that's been white.
But that's why we gotta, you know, that's why we kind of like gotta stay on top of this. We can't, you know, we can't take
Can't
our
fret.
yeah, we can't fret,
Fret,
and we
fret.
can't take our hands from the plow.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is something that is important. You know,
Got to
this-
be occupied until the Lord comes back. Occupy until I come. Right.
Right. Verse 16, it reads again,
Mm-hmm.
a little that a righteous man hath, Salakia. Let's do 15.
Mm-hmm.
Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken.
All right. Go ahead.
A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
Right. The scriptures say your daily bread.
Right.
Right, you what you have daily, man. We're not
Come on.
looking for abundance
Nope.
to be here. We're looking for that daily bread.
bread.
Where we get what we need to eat. We get
Right.
what we a place to sleep.
Huh?
You know, we got to go to work and we got to do, you know, be a part of, you know, the routine of life and
Right.
whatnot.
Right.
But for the most part, man, we're not looking for, you know, abundance.
Huh?
Right. We're looking for just to get by.
Yep.
Right. As a matter of fact, 2nd Esdras 16, I think 40. It says that we're gonna be pilgrims on the earth. I think it's Esdras 16 and 40. Let me see something real quick. 2nd Esdras 16 and 40. It says, hold on. I thought Jake was gonna come in with that loud ass music. 2nd Ezra 16 and 40.
Okay.
It says, "O my people, hear my word." Right? Who's the Lord's people? The Israelites. You Israelites that's out there. "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth." Right? So even in those evils, right? We're gonna have to be pilgrims out here. Meaning we're gonna have to be going from here to there to there to here. Right? We're just passing through.
Right.
This is not our rest, like it says in Micah. Right?
Right.
This place will destroy us. Right? Not only that, it's defiled with our brothers and sisters' blood everywhere in the land.
Right.
So we can't build here. We can't do anything. It's just going to tear us down.
Calm.
It says, "He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as the one that will loose."
Right.
It says, "He that occupieth merchandise as he that have no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein." Right. So again, these jobs, these cars,
Right.
everything that you got, you're gonna have to flee from that.
You can't. Yeah.
Right, and you're gonna have to. That's
Right.
another leap of faith. The Lord gonna have to be with you when that happens.
Right.
Because either that, because you're gonna flee, Esau gonna try to pick you up,
Right.
put you in a concentration camp,
Right.
and feed you.
Huh?
Try to feed you, make you eat
Proper foods, stuff like that.
fried crab sandwich,
Huh?
all types of madness, man.
Right. Right.
But you gotta keep in your mind that the Lord is gonna be there to
Right.
say, to lift you up out of it, man.
Right.
To make sure you
You gotta stay focused.
yeah.
You gotta keep that and be mindful
Mm-hmm.
of the days of old where he delivered Israel many times.
Many times.
Out of the hands of the wicked.
Uh-huh.
It's that right now we are in that our punishment stage and that they look for no help.
Yeah.
They look for no hope or no help.
Mm-hmm.
So but we got teachers, we got prophets, we got men who have faith, men who are strong,
The body.
men who are soldiers,
Uh-huh.
putting on that breastplate, the full armor of the Lord.
Mm.
So when you weak, we're here to come and comfort you and support you.
Mhm.
Everybody has their down days.
Mhm.
So you need someone, there to pick you up. And the Lord's going to put that person in your life who's going to lift you up.
Mhm.
He's going to give you that standard.
That's there, yeah.
He's going to give you that standard, that insight,
Uh-huh.
so that you can continue,
Yeah.
and that you can glorify and magnify his name. Because what he wants his name to be magnified in the world. He wants his name to be glorified in the world.
Exodus, what's that? I forget. But Exodus is the Lord's goal is his name to be magnified, right?
Come,
He's going to destroy this place, and everybody gonna be like, "Who did that?"
right?
And then the name of the Lord. Because not the whole earth is going to be destroyed
Right.
when the Lord comes back, right? America, Babylon the Great, and that small tiny state of Israel,
Huh.
right, will be destroyed.
Right.
But we remember the elect, right? They're going to be beamed up, and then New Jerusalem is going to come down and go conquering the earth. So all of these elites that's in these bunkers,
Right.
under the water,
Right.
in the mountaintops,
Huh.
ensnared in the holes in the rocks,
Right.
and all of that,
Right.
right? They're going to be sorted out. They're going to be taken out of those places, right? And the Lord is going to make the earth right. They're going to put them in chains, right?
Right.
They're going to be slaves, man,
Come,
right? Brutal slavery, like hardcore slavery. You're going to
Hardcore.
build up this kingdom,
Right.
right? There's going to be continuous employment,
right.
right? You're going to have to, there's going to be bones out there, from all of these dead bodies, and Esau
Right.
going to have to pick them up, right? We're going to put a flag by it, right? Like it says in Ezekiel 39th chapter, you're going to put a flag by it, right? And you're going to say, hey, this needs to be buried, right? Get to
Right.
work, Esau. Get to work, you heathen.
Come. But people aren't paying attention to those telltale signs.
Uh-uh.
You're gonna be caught off guard, and the Lord gonna come down on you like a thief in the night.
Like a thief in the night.
For the arms of the wicked shall be broken,
Mm-hmm.
but the Lord Yahweh Ba Hashem uphold the righteous.
Come.
The Lord Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahushai knoweth the days of the upright,
Mm-hmm.
and their inheritance shall be forever.
Come.
They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied.
What, like it says in Job, in six I'll save you out of 6 troubles.
Right?
Right? In famine, you're going to be fed, and death of the sword. Let me get that. Keep
Verse 20 it reads, but the wicked shall perish, And the enemies of the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, shall be as the fat of the lambs. They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. The wicked borroweth and payeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth.
I got that for you. This is Job 5, and I'm going to start at 17. It says, Behold, happy is the man whom the heavenly Father correcteth, therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Yeah, we go through it, man. You know, you catch hell in this thing, man. It's part of it.
Right?
Catching hell is part of it. It's your
Right.
rite of passage of communing and getting to know the Heavenly Father, right? That's what it's about. It says, verse 18, it says, For he maketh sore and bindeth up, he woundeth, and his hands make whole. It says, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles,
Right.
yeah, and 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war for
Right.
the power and war from the power of the sword. It says, Thou shalt be hid from the scourges of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. It says, At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field. I know
Right.
you be quoting that. It says, And the beast of the field shall be at peace with thee. It says, And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin. Right? So
Right.
the Lord is going to be there when all of these things come to pass, man. When all of these, what we was going through tonight,
Right.
you know, all of these things, these plagues that's coming to Egypt, you know, all how they brewing up this cornflakes 19 2.0,
Okay.
how they crashing the economy and crashing the dollar, how they coming up with this technocrat whatnot, these wars that's coming on the earth,
Right.
These pestilence, these wars, these rumors of wars, all of these things that Esau Edom is doing, these psyop missions, these black swan events,
Right.
giving you a little leak of information, you know, telling you this and telling you that, giving you scraps for this and that, right? All of this is brewing up because
Right.
something big is about to happen, something big.
Come on.
You got something?
No, that's it.
That's it. All right. Hey, we can. You don't got nothing? You good? You good? Okay. Come on. All right. Hey, we're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out. So, hey, we hope you was edified. We hope you got something out of this. We're gonna face the east, and we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Wadash. Hey, double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers out on the highways and byways, pushing this truth with fear and sincerity, and shalom to the hopeful elect. We hope to see you on the next video, Lord willing. Shalom.
Shalom.
And if you brothers was posting scriptures, I couldn't even see it. I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
It probably was.
I know, I would think.
You know, the sun was like.
Because every time I end it, it'd be like, oh, there was 23 scriptures posted. I'm like, I ain't see none of that.